Chief Manager, ICICI Bank. Mr. Vijay Chavan. Mr. Bal Singh Rajput. Mr. Subhash Desai. Mr. Patke. Mr. Sunil Prabhu. Mr. Sharif Sabri, playback singer and music composer. Miss Nandini Vaidya Reggae, Indian actress and dubbing artist. Mr. Tushar Shinde, Vice President of Thane District NCP. Mr. Ramakant Narayan Matre, Trustee of VIBGYOR High, Airoli. And our very own VIVA man, Shaji Kutiani. Mr. Mudassar Khan, choreographer, who's choreographed movies like Tabang, 1-2, Bodyguard, songs like Dinka Chika, Jai Ho, Party All Night. Also currently judging Dance India Dance. Thank you once again, judges and special guests. Moving on. For the past 6 years, VIVA has been a national platform for today's talented and innovative students to live their hopes, achievements, dreams, and to carry a sense of cultural identity. This is a promise VIBGYOR High group of schools makes to each one of you. And therefore, I would like to call upon on stage Miss Kavita Sahai to introduce us to the city which will host VIVA 7 2015 through a lucky draw.
In 2015, we go back to Bengaluru.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Well, the fun keeps coming back here at VIVA's 6th stage, and now we are to be enthralled by students of VIBGYOR High Malad. So please put your hands together for the performance for VIBGYOR High Malad.
You think that was cool?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Full Stop.
It's all right. That's good. That's good. That's good. Come on, baby.
Before we announce the grand prizes, I request Mr. Shim Mathew, Principal, VIBGYOR High, Goregaon, to present a vote of thanks.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our special guests for the evening, judges for different events, the corporator of our area, Mrs. Pramila Shinde, and the friend of our school, Mr. Shinde, Mr. Ankit Prabhu, the core committee member of the Yuva Sena, and our special friend, our dear friend from Netherlands, Ms. Hani, we call her Honey, friends from the Bollywood and the television fraternity, the chairman of the VIBGYOR group, Mr. Rustom Kerawalla, the director of the schools, Ms. Kavita Sahai, principals, vice principals across the city and the country, teachers from different schools, students and parents of VIBGYOR and other schools, along with the spouses and children, and friends of VIBGYOR High, young girls and boys. As we draw the curtains to VIVA 6, let me tell you that VIVA is not just an amazing journey which began 6 years back, but is also an emotional one too. But it is the journey worth taking. In a world where love and respect seems to be trivialized by the deafening sounds of guns and self-ambitions, VIBGYOR VIVA creates an environment of mutual respect and harmony. It is this that we've seen tonight. I want to thank the participating schools, without whom this would never have reached where it stands today. On behalf of the VIBGYOR High School Management, I extend my heartfelt appreciation and thank you to everyone who participated. The hands that help are holier than the hearts that pray. As I take your leave, all I wish to say is that we all are stardust in the VIBGYOR firmament of stars, the brightest of which you saw here this evening on the stage performing to all of you. With this, I end and take my seat and wish you all a wonderful Christmas and a very happy New Year. Thank you for waiting back. God bless. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Mr. Mathew. And now for the moment we have all been waiting for. The results are here and the winners are here. Could I request Mr. Ankit Prabhu to please come on stage to give away the awards? Pune. So could we have the winners, Calicut, on stage, please? Could I request Mr. Mudassar Khan, Mr. Ganesh Hegde, what is this? Mr. Varun Mehra, Mr. Pradeep Mehrotra, Ms. Kia, Ms. Sonu Walia, to please come on stage. It's a pleasure been having you here. Could I have Sharib on stage as well? Mr. Anand Srivastav, could I have you on stage, please, sir? Ms. Rashina Kandari, could I have you on stage, please? Well, before we have the results in our hands, I would request each judge to say a few words, please.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank the school management for having us here. Thank you so much. This allowed us an opportunity to go back to school, live our school days for whatever number of hours we spent here. It has been a wonderful experience. It was really tough judging these kids. They were super talented. I would request my co-judges also to share a few words with you.
Hello, hi, I'm Kia Khanna. Firstly, I'd like to thank the management for making me a part of this, and it's my pleasure to be a part of the jury. And it was really nice, seeing the next generation, that they are so talented. Not only in one spectrum, like there was one kid who performed in two activities. So it's nice that the way the management is supporting the kids and the way kids have been groomed these days. So I'm very happy to be a part of this.
Good evening, guys. I want to thank the management for having me here. All I want to tell to the students is that winning and losing doesn't matter. What matters is participation. And each one of you who has participated over here is a winner for me. Thank you.
देखिए, मैं यहाँ पर जज नहीं हूँ, मैं सिर्फ यहाँ पर चीफ गेस्ट हूँ. पीछे वाले सब खाना खाने चले गए. आप लोग के लिए ताली हो जाए प्लीज. आप लोग पीछे लोग बैठे हैं. Come on, give a big hand. Yeah. And congratulations, VIBGYOR or VIVA for having such a beautiful